Stop.
Okay, so I think we're largely in agreement here that a lot of times in our society that kind of we seem to articulate this emphasis on health, but underneath there is this kind of force of coercion, especially with body politics, and it's disturbing kind of emphasis toward the feminine body, right? How it should be, how it should look. It's either too fat, too skinny, whatever. So, but I wanted to kind of shift here and say that something as the performative of being an oversized model, it is a radical movement in our culture. I mean, and that's something that, because of the mentality that it promotes, because it's challenging in a lot of things. It almost, at some points, has more worth for me than this objective standards of health that you're talking about, which I'm not too clear on.
I just wanted to emphasize the point that with this promotion of the body positivity movement, there's no promotion of a physical body type. By her being an obese model, she's not saying, in order for you to feel beautiful about yourself, you have to look like I do and be considered in a BMI standard morbidly obese. It's a promotion of a mental health state, and in that sense, it's not harmful in what it's promoting. It's actually benefiting a lot of women in their ability to, I don't know, feel worthy in a society, even if they shouldn't be validated by what other people consider beautiful. If they meet that standard, it is important for a lot of women to have their own like self-love.
Just, belated thank you for your presentation. It's really, that's what we're here to do and everything like that. I guess one thing Maisie's saying that I want to kind of underscore, build up is you focus so much on these objective standards of health, but when you combine that with the subjective beauty standards that are based on the opinions of others, I mean, this body positivity movement is trying to, I think, empower women to base their ideas about beauty on their own ideas or something like this. And I mean, this is going to be really conducive to better mental health. I mean, that's one aspect of it. And I know it's just kind of necessary to break out all these ideas and unpack and stuff like that, but ultimately, just to make it clear, it's immoral for the extra beauty standards to be promoting this image. I think it's your position, but I'm not certain on that. Is anybody else?
Well, I guess one thing that I noticed based on your position is that there's this sort of strange, you posit this strange dichotomy between beauty and health as if they are these opposing issues. And I think that that's a little bit misled because it actually maybe shows us a little bit about social standards, and what we should be concerned about is that somehow physical beauty is defined in a certain way that is not complementary to a certain view of health. And so all of a sudden I'd like to introduce her by her name, Miss Munster, Tess Holliday. She is promoting, I mean, if we look at the hashtag F Your Body Standards, she's saying, let's not put ourselves into this little area in which we define beauty, and then therefore health is all of a sudden sort of lumped in there. Health is a very broad spectrum. It's not just physical health. Mental health often is a very important issue, especially with the way in which it guides you to take care of yourself. Somebody that is more happy with their own image, somebody who's more comfortable with their own image, is more likely to nourish themselves rather than somebody who actually looks at themselves in a negative way and says, well, my body mass index is too high.
Yeah, and kind of, again, just to wrap it up, we want to really put emphasis that We don't see how this hurts society. You know, this is a really kind of new radical space for, was that us?